inside Lakeview Arena, getting ready for varsity hockey action tonight. A big one for the Manistique Emeralds as they come in to the former Hockeyville, USA, to take on the premier program, at least in terms of name recognition. It is Marquette, a big test for John Nutkins and company. Dan Hardenbrook, Zach Klickner, glad to have you along, and the time is right for this big test against Marquette, Zach, because the Emeralds are riding high after a sweep in Gaylord last weekend, really starting to turn the corner, and it'll be nice to see what we can do against this Marquette hockey team.
Yeah, Dan, a big wins last weekend over Detroit Country Day and Dearborn Divine Child. But those aren't much compared to this program here. I mean, you look at the roster, head coach Doug Garrow in his 11th season as the coach of Marquette, 180, 75, and 15.
You'll take that.
That's a pretty solid record for this program over the past 11 years.
For the Emeralds, they are coming in. John Nutkins talked with him earlier in the week, and really seemed like he was pleased with what he saw, and he said, we just needed that more for confidence. We haven't played as bad as the scores of the record indicated. He thought they played a little bit down the second game and Thanksgiving weekend in Big Rapids just because of the disappointment from the night before, and the team that they played in the second game down there got routed Friday night, and he thought that they didn't have the intensity that they needed to get there. But we saw that in Gaylord. We were physical. We were crisp. We hustled the loose pucks. We created a ton of opportunities and finally got those opportunities to go.
I'll tell you what, if we could bottle up that third period against Detroit Country Day and bust it out Space Jam style, Michael's secret stuff, we're going to be a tough out against anybody in the state.
Emeralds just coming onto the ice. They spent the additional 3-minute warm-up time after the Zamboni in the locker room as John Nutkins gets them locked in, focused, ready to play. Before we get to the lineups and the anthem tonight, your Newberry Motors key to the game and a player to watch for the Emeralds, or a group to watch for the Emeralds in this one.
My key to the game is going to be a group again, and it's going to be the defensemen. Getting Alex some help, taking some of the pressure off Alex.
They got to clear the zone and watch out for those screeners. That's where most of the teams have had their success. We'll step aside, be back for Puck Drop here from Lakeview Arena in Marquette.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
At Newberry Motors, we're finishing 2023 with some of the greatest deals of the year on our remaining 2022 models. And we have just 5 remaining that must go. Get a 2022 Ram Bighorn Quad Cab 4x4 or a 2022 Ram Lodestar 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and save thousands of MSRP. Plus, a 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Touring Edition. This is your chance to save thousands off MSRP. And we still have an explosive selection of late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. We're making room for 2024 at Newberry Motors, your locally owned family-run dealer. Call 906-293-5104 or find us on South M123 in Newberry.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, is keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. All right, back inside Lakeview Arena, getting you ready to go in this contest. It'll be the Emeralds in the road, blacks with the green numbers, white trim. Marquette, the varsity hockey team, as they're called now, in the red and the black. It should be a good one. Be important to get off to a good start in this one as well here tonight, because I think Marquette's coming in here and they're in steamroller mode. They are probably thinking they are heavily favored, and as they probably should be. And crazy to think now, Marquette with, give me an enrollment number.
1,059.
Oh, yeah. What do we got combined?
I'll give you one right on the nose, Dan. Now with us, I would say
a couple hundred?
I would say 600-700.
Through 3 counties, so same division. Could be a playoff matchup later on in the year. We are underway with the Emeralds going left to right here in the first and later on in the third period. Emeralds win the draw, or Redmond win the draw. Great job. Audie takes one away here.
Marquette win the draw.
Marquette wins the draw. What did I say?
We don't repeat that on the air.
Oh, it's an old habit. I did basketball games up here for years, some hockey.
Of course, Marquette in the process of the name change,
Yep.
mascot change.
That one backhanded in, knuckles wide for Matty Rahali. Audie holds a good job in the zone here early for the Emeralds in the first few seconds of this contest. This is probably the best opening shift we've come out to start a game. We get fresh bodies with it pinned in behind.
And that's the big thing, Dan, is, that first line never had to play defense.
Yeah.
We held the puck in the zone, and we're able to get a change.
And now Marquette just clears it out because they need one. That gets possession back, and the other two bodies swap it out. Berger in behind. AJ will cycle around, wanted Carson a little bit too far. Battle at the blue line. Nice clear out here, and a chance as Gavin Nutkins. Nice move by Gav there. He went and played the puck with the stick lift. Penalties coming here.
I don't like that, Dan.
Nor do I, and now we got to touch it up. Marquette has cleared it up. Marquette, one of 4 U.P. teams in the first Division III hockey poll. They did play earlier this week and beat Hancock 1-0. It's a long shift here with the man advantage. John Nutkins is going, come on, man. Don't know if he thought there was a touch-up or wanted a penalty back the other way. Marquette still on the attack, and Walther finally breaks it up. I guess the good news is you make Marquette kind of chase around, you run off another couple of minutes before the penalty gets called. It'll be Nutkins.
They're gonna call a trip. I think it was more of a lost edge. Fresh ice over there right in front of the Marquette bench.
Oh, Gavin did a great job. He went stick lift to kind of clear that off, and both guys kind of slid in. Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill for the first time tonight. Marquette side to side at the blue line, trying to stretch him out. Fire in, noble save. And the first shot on goal of the contest. Marquette controls back to the point. Send it in on the side, had the screener in front, and it somehow gets through. Noble made the save. And then all of a sudden, Marquette starts the celebration, and they lead it 1-0. 14:32 to go here in the first on the power play goal.
Yeah, long shot in on net. Noble seen it the whole way. It was blocker side, so he couldn't get the glove on it. It just happened to fall down there in front of him. He lost it for a second.
Another tough bounce.
Marquette knocks it in 5-hole.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice, doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
All right, back inside Lakeview Arena. Do apologize for the tech thing up right before we lost our audio. Added another one. They lead it 3-0. 6:44 to go here in the first on an 8-1 shots on goal advantage.
And that's really the tail of the tape right there, Dan. We're just not getting offensive possession. There's no lack of physicality. We were playing a physical game tonight.
And the Emeralds came out strong, and their first couple of shifts looked solid, but that early penalty kind of took away the energy, and one goal sneaks through Noble, a deflection, and then a rebound. And Marquette has cruised to the 3-0 lead, 6:02 to go as we work our way through here this first period of play.
We've been here before.
We have. This time we got a little bit more time to make it up. Rahali sends across, looks for Dietzman. Go and get the chase. But again, not a lot of time in that offensive end with the puck on the stick. Redmond will race it. I keep calling him that. Marquette races out, crosses the timeline. 5:27 to go. Thank you for sticking with us. Do apologize. Face off here, neutral zone, just outside the blue line. Marquette to the sidewall, dumps it in where Berger will play it along. Carson Hinkson has to send it right back. Bouncing puck and a whistle.
Net off.
Yep. So they'll bring the draw right back out and restart this one. Three nothing your score. Puck back out blue line, held again. Three guys kind of wherever the puck's going here. Like Noble, high shot goes wide. They're keeping one guy on the puck handler and then double teaming the closest pass. They forced the Emeralds to kind of stretch this one out. Shot goes high and into the netting.
Well, if this says anything about Marquette's pressure in the offensive zone, Dan, the last goal was scored by Brody Lemire, and he's a defenseman.
Well, that's how they're attacking right now. Everything is up to the offensive end. Draw here will come to the corner.
So Marquette really squeezing down that offensive zone, dropping them defensemen.
Nice breakout there. Rahali sets up Walther. Shot, stick save. Marquette will turn it around. They'll come out of the zone. Look at that setup. And they're coming in. They get in front. Backhand. Noble save. Rebound. Covered up and now a scrum in front.
Yeah, this isn't Hack-a-Shack. I will say that about our guys. There's been a couple little scrums in front of the net there, and they're sticking up for Alex. Taking care of the goaltender.
Got back and helped protect him there. 4:18 to go here in the first. Draw to Noble's left. Emerald send it right back to the point there. You mentioned it. Their defensemen are involved in just about anything. They'll come to the corner here. Back out to the point in the blue line. Skate it up, drop it in. They're going to get to the circle, but off the stick, taken away. Chance for the Emeralds as they come out. Here's Hinkson. Splits through, tripped up. Nothing doing, and we play on. He made the move that he needed to make and lost the opportunity. Now stolen off the wall. Marquette shot, block, save. Initially deflected there down in the corner. And the stretch pass here, too far. Both teams will call for a change. Emeralds get almost a full shift. Marquette gets a couple bodies. They'll dump it in with 3:23 to go here in the first.
During our technical difficulties there, what was missed was we had offsetting penalties there. We played a little bit of 4-on-4 hockey.
Big hit. McEvers down in the corner. Comes back stolen, and we can't get it forward.
Oh, big hook on Marquette. No call.
Skeens twisted right around. Does play it out. Marquette will dump it in. Clear the zone. John Nutkins, I can hear him yelling middle, or plays up the boards. That's where they're taking away a lot.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistique Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine from Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry.